Hello everyone and good morning to Dr. Faza and friends. So today I'm going to present literature and precedent study and my synthesis. So first this is my literature study which is spatial linkages. So what is spatial linkages? The definition of spatial linkages is a flow of human or any form of living and non-living between multiple different areas that connects and deliver value and understanding across different space. So that's the definition for spatial linkages. In landscape, spatial linkages is separated by three parts, which is connectivity in natural environment, which is in ecological connectivity. Second, connectivity in built environment, where visual connectivity and structural connectivity. The third one is connectivity in human environment, which is socio-cultural connectivity, functional connectivity, mindscape connectivity. So that's the part of spatial linkages landscape connectivity. And this is the figure shows the example of spatial linkages. So the first one is this is the layer over layer. So the first one is figure ground. So figure ground shows that an solid solid building and open space which is poorly balanced leads to lost urban space. And the second layer shows that linkage from solid space link or connection created between space will allow a better circulation between one space to another. And the last one is the place layer, which is shows that importance of historical, cultural, and social value in urban open space. So this is the example of the overlay for spatial linkages. So the conclusion is linkage or connectivity of one space or area to another is important because it assists movement of individual through disturbed landscape, nomadic or migratory species that move between irregular or seasonally varying resources. And also facilitate the continuity of natural ecological process in developed landscape. Okay, let's move to the precedent study. So first, my precedent study is Jiangyin Greenway loop. So basically, the Jiangyin Greenway loop is response to a growing movement in China towards a cleaner environment, sustainable transportation, and urban enjoyment. So, Jiangyin Greenway Loop, it has its own story, which is the river. The Yangtze River is a remarkable natural phenomenon. This project is an opportunity to remind the public of the extraordinary aspect of this mighty river. So basically, this concept of Yangtze Greenway Loop is came from the river, Yangtze River. So the loop is not more than just a path. This design seeks to generate better urban space, order previously random and disconnected decision making, engage with the best contemporary aesthetic. So it has its own function. And the last picture shows that where the loops is crossed above nature, and it, yeah, the cities of for people, not cars. This project is the first stage of a large city green loop around the city center, and it will shift the emphasis of connectivity and continuity from cars to pedestrian and bikes. In this project, the pedestrian and bike path will not be interrupted by roadway. My second Precedent study is Chulalongkorn Centenary Park. So, this Centenary Park is the green infrastructure for the city of Bangkok. The city of Bangkok has rapidly developed over the past half century and now face critical resilience issues due to threats or climate change. Agriculture land once absorbed seasonal flooding and cycle of monsoon rain. Today, these have been paved over by urban development. So this is so it has many function. So the main function of the Chulalongkorn Centenary Park is as a water treatment system. There are three major components to continual park water treatment system, which is the green roof, the rainwater tank, the constructed wetlands detention lawn, and the detention pond. So as we can see here, this is a picture shows that the people playing is kind of cycling, but it shows that the treatment bikes where visitor can ride stationary bike to create movement, introduce more oxygen into the water. So this treatment activity happens when there's a visitor play the treatment bike. So the next one is park as outdoor classroom. Recognizing the successful landscape design maintains maximum open space and spatial flexibility. The physical design of Centennial Park is an open area with activated edges. The park contains 8 landscape rooms along two sides adjacent to the oh my god, I miss the sentence. Adjacent to the adjacent to the pond, retention pond. Okay, so this is one of the picture. Uh, two. The picture shows that the area of the classroom. So the next one is park as detention pond. The entirely of Centennial Park act detention area, absorbing water in a water scarcity. The design concept in cleans the entire park to create a container for water. At the park highest point is Thailand's largest green roof. So this is the picture of the uh, detention area. Next is Kallang River Bishan Park at Singapore. So Bishan Park is one of Singapore's most popular park in the heartlands of Singapore, with more than 3 million visitors to the park annually. As part of much needed park upgrade and plans to improve the capacity of the Kallang River along the edge of the park. Works were carried out simultaneously to transform the utili- utilitarian concrete channel into a naturalized river, creating new space for the community to enjoy. So these two pictures shows that the community uh, enjoy their moment at a river. So at Bisham Park, a 2.7 km long straight concrete drainage channel has been restored into a seniors natural river, 3 km long. That mean meanders through the park. Okay, this picture shows uh, the Kalangs River. The unit plan to break down the concrete channel and create a naturalized waterway was conceived for the first time in Singapore. Designed based on a floodplain concept, people can get closer to to water and enjoy recreational activity along the river banks when water level in the river is low. During heavy rain, the park land that is next to the river doubles up as a convenience channel. So that's all for my uh, literature and precedent study. So we move to my synthesis. So this is my synthesis board. Design issue. Sri Sedang is unrecognized valley town. So this is the design issue for Sri Sedang town. The side issue is network between Sri Sedang and contextual have no interaction. In the site also there is no expansion of assimilation between human nature and the city itself. So it means that there's no connectivity between these three things, these three matter, human nature and the city itself. So there's no connection. And from this, I use SWOT, which is strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. So the strength that I can see uh, towards Sri Sedang is the contextual study, which is Sri Sedang town are next to University Putra Malaysia. Most of the user of Sri Sedang, which are students and staff from UPM. So this is the main factor that contribute to the Sri Sedang economics and lighten up the atmosphere at Sri Sedang. So what I do here is for the contextual study, I pro my idea is the the idea is to propose elevated linkages which are easy for UPM student can walk or access straight to the Sri Sedang town. So this is the one of the example of elevated linkages. It shows that this is from my precedent study, and it shows that people use the elevated linkages to go to the city. So design an elevated linkages for student UPMs and staff to Sri Sedang. By doing this, it can ensure the safety of UPM students and staff. The main entrance that often used by UPM students to go to Sri Sedang is Gate 8 UPM All Flat. So this is Gate 8 UPM All Flat. UPM All Flat, so-called Flat Ikan. So yeah, the nearest college near to Sri Sedang is 10 College UPM. So this is one opportunity, the strength also that uh, most of the student is came from UPMs, right? So 10 College UPM, so, there is consists of two block here. So it has many students, and of course they will use the uh, elevated linkages to go to Sri Sedang. So UPM students see this as an alternative for them to go to Sri Sedang. So this is the strength of the contextual study. And the weakness is the accessibility and circulation. There is no exact identity for Sri Sedang, and this is the reason why it is an anonymous and secluded places. So what I propose is a design that gives a sense of welcoming at the Sri Sedang to the visitor, as the Sri Sedang has no attraction for the visitor to travel, but because of the proposed design, the visitor that visit the place will know that place as Sri Sedang instead of knowing it. Oh my god, it's compressed here. Okay, again, but because of the proposed design, the visitor that visit that place will know that place is as Sri Sedang instead of knowing it as part of UPM. So mostly visitor that came from that come to Sri Sedang, they thought that Sri Sedang is one part of UPM. No, because Sri Sedang is its own city, not part of UPM. So what we can do here is to add a design sense of welcoming or so-called landmark. So the first picture shows that gateway arch is the example that I get from uh, Selangor Gateway Arch. And the second one is the landmark that from Federal Highway, I guess, which is Kuala Lumpur. And this one is uh, from uh, from Johor. Yeah. So I think to design a sense of welcoming to the sister downtown will shows that its own identity. So there's no more people say that Sisadang is UPM, one of UPM, uh, how to say, one of UPM territory. Yes. So we go to opportunity. So the opportunity we can say here is uh, facilities and amenities. Sisadang has potential to become advanced technology cities on par with Kuala Lumpur, Putrajaya, and Cyberjaya, which involving academics, institution, residential, and commercial that will lead to more directly involve communities and society at the core of its innovation with activities while ensuring long-term ecological and environmental resilience. So, as you can see here, the Sisadang can become a smart city, a network city, the system, and so many things. It's more to ICT. Yeah. So what I propose here is camouflage cellular tower in Sri Sedang. Design biological cell-like coverage area so that will look natural. It's not only natural aesthetic tower, but it can expand the coverage in Sri Sedang area. This advantage can be enjoyed by resident, entrepreneur, and student in Sri Sedang, in line with the development of Industry 4.0, which is in par with the Industry 4.0. So everyone can enjoy a free Wi-Fi. Yeah, okay. So this first picture shows that the camouflage cellular tower, it shows is a factory. This the second picture shows the palm tree, but it actually is a cellular tower. So the last one is trend hydrology. So As we can see here, flood is the main problem in Sri Sedang town. So it happened when heavy rain happened for 2 days. So the best solution is apply an integrated stormwater management system that capture runoff from the sidewalk and street, showing the infiltrating the water through beds of salt-tolerant native plantings. So this this arrow, the yellow arrow shows that the have to uh, apply integrated stormwater management at the sidewalk along these pedestrians and streets. Okay, Kuyuh River and Sri Sedang Lake potential become functions of drainage and water supply into vibrant new space for community bonding and recreation. So this is the Kallang River Vision Park, and this is Sungai Kuyuh, and this is Tasik Sri Sedang, and this is one of the ideas that we can use for uh, integrated stormwater management system. Okay, that's all for the SWOT. So the last one, what we can conclude here is it shows that it can become a vibrant city that MBSJ wanted. Vibrant city is a city that lively, high spirit, energetic, friendly, and green city. With the proposed solution, MBSJ mission and vision such as sustainable and environmentally friendly urban planning and development, and also mobility and connectivity of people and place for its future urbanization will be achieved. So the last part is the city towards sustainable development. The first one is the Sri Sedang will become a new environment which can promote sound urban planning, sustainable building, green space, and sustainable lifestyle. So this is sustainable cities and communities, one of the SDG, Sustainable Development Goal. The second one is people in Sri Sedang will cherish and resilient environment will cherish the resilient environment that protecting livelihood against environmental and natural disasters such as flood. So this is one of industry innovation and infrastructure. And the last one is clean water and sanitation. Sungai Kuyuh and Sri Sedang Lake will be restored within its ecosystem. Invest in sanitation and raise awareness on the best hygiene practice for Sri Sedang people. Okay, that's all for my synthesis board, and thank you. That's all for me for synthesis, literature review, and precedent study. Thank you.